Okay, we need rules for Siri. And 220. 5. Okay. Barely sustained. Good morning, Captain.
Good morning, computer. Is something alright?
Negative. Currently, all systems are operating properly. I do not detect any hull damage. There's an anomaly within Red Room 7. Its temperature thermometer has drastically decreased. However, it is not at dangerous levels, so I did not think to bring it up to you.
Very well. You're dismissed.
The AI doesn't give a shit that the person slept in the room. They don't even know who it is.
It's not about that. I just thought maybe, if I'm happy, I wouldn't be so angry.
I suppose you're right.
Going through this new calming scheme. Next!
By Brick.
He does need his brick.
Of course.
Oh dear.
To go.
Thank you.
Head Engineer Mercer.
Welcome.
Yes?
I believe it is possible that the temperature gauge within Room 7 has malfunctioned. It may need oversight or repair.
Coming right up.
Who has said this?
Nothing. Just thinking to myself.
I've detected it within the system. No one has directly reported it to me.
Whose room is that?
Security Officer Siri.
I'll talk to the captain.
Understood. What the fuck? You couldn't have gone in there, Captain. I don't know who it is.
Beep, boop, boop, beep, boop, beep, 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 boop, beep, beep, beep. Print anything?
Not.
We should have had a full body charge this whole time. Instead of, not having it do that. A good idea. Need to be Siri anyway. What? We can disable the particle system. How's that supposed to? Okay. Nope. Mask. Hmm.
Up. Just said it wasn't serious, though.
I need to talk to the captain.
Good morning, Siri.
Good morning, Sari. something troubling you?
I've started to understand the feelings to want things. I think.
I see.
I want to fight.
You want to fight. Very well. Anything or anyone in particular?
Just to fight.
Very well. I'll see if I can send you on assignment with a good one. If not, we'll see if we can also find you a sparring partner as well.
I had a sparring match with Vane, the large engineer.
I see.
Thank you.
And how was it? This one's what I'd like to know.
I didn't kill them.
Well, that's good.
I didn't kill them.
Good. That's
Everyone has one.
Yes.
Hello.
Say that's accurate. I am looking into the temperature issue.
Both of you can tell easily by walking through the doorway. The room is a crisp 10 degrees Fahrenheit.
So it's like my room.
Looking it over
It's a bit chilly in here. Yes.
with a 3. You have bonuses for this?
I have a +4 to repairing.
Okay, then a
And advantage.
7. 'Cause you got 2 3s.
Right.
So with a 7, repairing it, you notice that the sensor,
What you doing?
the thermal sensor, is frozen over, legitimately with ice over it. And as you are chipping away at it, you realize you've broken through the ice and damaged the sensor itself. So you're going to have to replace that whole system.
Fuck.
I think all right.
Argyle, you can see the makings of frost around one of the beds.
What did you say was broken, Don?
The thermal sensor, something used to detect fires.
Does the ship... Sorry,
Natalia.
movie. Does the ship have any, like, defense systems? Should we get attacked? Digitally, physically?
Digital defense is the AI itself,
Mm-hmm.
which is pretty good quality digital defense. Physical defense, I believe it has a reflector shield or some sort of
Okay.
shielding, and I believe it has guns. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure Weird has guns on the ship somewhere.
Okay. Alright, cool. Thank you.
Hello.
Hello. I
God.
am going to be doing the second half of the crafting roll from last time.
Okay. Ooh. A natural 1 and a 6.
Jesus fucking Christ. Don't stare at me like that.
You do not succeed in making progress with the project today. Some part of it, working on it, you realize some of the metal plates for the casing of the weapon are too small. You're gonna have to redo all the work you did today. Anyone else? Fucking
Funny use.
Ah. And what about Atlas?
About Atlas.
Okay, good to know. Glad it worked out for you. I would never put stuff in my brain personally.
I need to go to bed.
Good to see you, Siri. Keeping well, I hope.
I am reporting to medical as I was instructed to do daily.
I see. Be about it then.
I think I fucked up. I think I thanked the captain. It's something I'm supposed to normally do.
We have Bastion connected to the thingy. Hey, Siri. Check up.
Hello, Siri.
I'm here for my daily vitamin check.
Just take off your mask. Your hands should be about healed by now. Okay. Taking temperature.
They're extremely cold.
Wait. Okay. Okay. Psionics make you cold. I'll have some hand warmers to help heat you up. Several of them. Try not to I'm sure. Are you able to heat yourself up with psionics?
I don't know.
Reason I asked does words are difficult. I had idea now it's done. But, your psionics seem to be colder. I think is a proper word for it. I believe. Yes. So, words are difficult. My, well, how can I say psionics might have to do with like hyper and hypothermia?
Say again?
My idea is, the psionics might be the cause of her hyper and hypothermia. Mainly because when it was in doing medical evaluation, when she went to meditate, Adriana got older.
What? Hello?
You need a god back over.
And then went to check her temperature.
You need
Went
me or
from
just a
freezing
god?
cold to
I need you.
warmer.
Okay, hold on. I am still here. Okay, I'm back.
True. I got the replacement part and I'm putting it in the thing.
Okay.
And trying to fix the door because the door is locked.
The door is locked. Okay. With an 18 plus 4 for 22, you'll be perfectly fine. You're able to place the part and get the door to open.
Yeah.
And there you have it.
I'm gonna set a timer to have it after the room heats up to a certain degree to cool back down. Eventually he's going to have it to where it heats up to about 70 degrees by the end of it.
Is this in a vein to get the frost to melt?
Yes. Essentially he's going to have it to where the room heats up to like 90 degrees and then once it hits that, it's going to cool back down to 70.
Okay. You will see
the room is effectively going to be soaked.
Yeah. You will see that the room itself is set to be at 45 degrees. Normal.
Fuck.
Nothing wrong.
Well, unfortunately, I think you might be right. The room is set to about 74 degrees, usually.
45.
And 45, I lied. And given that it was 10 degrees in here. Yeah.
Yes. Bit brisk. Wonder how Artus felt about that.
I'm kind of shocked he didn't report it.
Well, my understanding is they're a heavy sleeper, so perhaps not.
Yes, but also 10 degrees over 45 degrees is not a small change.
Well, 10 degrees would be freezing. Maybe seeing their breath. Wouldn't be uncalled for their feet to maybe stick to the iron and metal.
Hmm.
the Isabels.
They exist on Smart.
So, current idea is, when you meditate, you might change your temperature? Same best word to describe?
We believe whenever you are meditating, your temperature of your body and surroundings fluctuates, probably due to your psionics. And for a precaution, we suggest whenever you come meditate, come to the medical bay or let one of the medics know if you would
Everyone
wish to meditate
across
in
the ship
silence.
will feel the ship abruptly stop and slightly go flying backwards as the engines have shut down entirely.
That
Resume.
does not feel good.
No, it does not.
Is okay.
Might do job as security. But when
Yes.
you meditate next, find one of us.
Take care, Siri.
It's lunches right now.
Yep.
Are we under attack?
I don't know. According to our...
Gun.
Perhaps this is not the best time.
In case you guys have to do DM stuff, the engines are effectively shut down and will not turn back on. At least the rear engines. The side engines on the wings will still work.
To the system, trying to do the scan like that.
You have a +4 to this, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
You are more than welcome.
16, doing a scan of the full ship, you'll see that the rear engines are off. There's some sort of system malfunction, disallowing the ship to actually use the rear engine. The ones on the wings are working fine.
That's weird.
What are we looking at?
So the engines on the wings are working. It's just the rear engines that aren't. And apparently there's something in the system that's not allowing them to work.
So it's a software problem?
hardware.
Yep.
Seems like it.
17.
So it seems like today's the day we're upgrading.
Or working.
Where's
Might
the
have a few
AI?
bugs, but
Hello,
Good
Pilot
question.
Archer.
Hi. Why are the rear engines not working?
I will run a diagnostic of the system.
Yeah, be peppy about it, okay? Apparently it's a software problem.
Captain away.
Do you want us to go down to the edge and just try to
What is that?
manually restart them?
From what they're saying,
What's that?
it seems to be a software issue of some
I
sort.
was asking if you want us to go down to the engines and try to manually restart them.
Oh, they already take
Try not to do that. That could cause more problems.
The one that's giving a look at everything.
What's up?
Well, we have some engines
What
that
is
work.
the AI gonna find within the system?
At least
Is
get
there
a
any
state.
actual like programming, like failure?
In the meantime,
The systems, the AI won't be able to find anything right away. It'll take some more time than we currently have.
Okay.
Cough, cough. We need a reason to dock.
Okay. Do you want me to tell them that I've detected a place to dock?
Yes.
Okay. What is the thing I'm detecting?
Let me mute myself on my stream real quick. The
Okay. So it's a newly colonized world. Do we know by who, or is it just freelance? Okay. 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 Understood. So detected a newly established colony where we can dock while running diagnostic and repair. Pilot Archer. The diagnostic may take some time. This new system is varied. However, with our current engine capacity, we should be able to reach a nearby planet to dock so that we are no longer in open space. I'll pull it up on the star chart. Moderate population. It is a newly established colony planet. Understood. I will begin plotting the course for us to travel there with our limited engine capacity. I will also open comms to hail the planet so that we may have a docking station prepared. From what cursory scans have shown with my system, there are traces of Atlas personnel on parts of the ship, however, parts of the planet. However, the majority of the planet's population is unaffiliated and civilian focused. Course set.
Keep an eye
Shit.
on it. I'll
Thank
keep
you.
an eye on the radar. If anything pops up, you'll be the first.
I should fix that.
Shall we?
Let's go ahead and engage that course.
Bro, could you by any chance take the Talia?
Well, I think I'll secure the air lock, and sure nothing nefarious. Prep the board.
It will be done.
Whee! Where's Siri? She's over at the airlock. Into her before they show up here. Hmm.
Okay. Have you seen Delon? Okay. Guarding the door? That's fair. Spooked by the, sudden jolt? Got cautious? Okay. We're coming up to a planet. That's fun. Anyways, I need to find Delon.
Mm, 2 days ago, that was fun. I got to do something there. Got to actually park the ship.
Oh, have you been out stick?
Yes, I need a god.
Yes. What's up?
I would like to run a scan to see if anything tried to hack our system just now, like if any external software was run.
Weird.
Yes.
If our buddy over here, Archer, runs a scan, can they detect any sort of external computer attack? I feel like the AI would be the first to detect that, given they'd be attacking them. So.
They wouldn't be attacking the AI. The AI system is separate from the ship. If they're attacking the ship, the AI would help with that, but they wouldn't know exactly. But no, they wouldn't detect anything.
Okay.
Essentially, what is happening is
Mm-hmm. Physical engine. Okay. you have any bonuses for computer stuff?
If this is a stressful situation, I have +4.
Is not.
It's not. It's not. We're going to a planet. We're fine.
With an 11, because this is sort of a sciencey thing. With an 11, you don't detect any evidence of a cyber attack. In your investigation, you can tell that the system
Software, that's what it
is
was. There's something wrong
safe.
with the engine's software.
And while you were going over it, you get a little pop-up message on the side of your console that seems to be from the AI that states, "I've already checked. Thank you for being thorough."
Perfect. Cool. So what we're dealing with is...
I'm also in DM mode, so if you want to go be a character or so on and so forth.
Probably not, if I had to guess. But if it can hold combative people in, it at least physically should be able to withstand combative people.
This is true.
This one? And the one over there.
Put them on the bench next to you.
Okay.
There's space there.
Very well. Speaking of which,
How are you feeling today, Siri?
I'm fine. The medics stated that I am colder than I should be.
Yes. Quite strange. But after all, Cyanox can be.
The medics also
Is that
said
what was
something
going on?
about that. I don't know.
I see.
They have stated that during my meditations I may be causing temperature fluctuations, but I'm unaware of that. I'm only aware of one ability that I have possessed.
I see. Well, if you're calling temperature shifts, it might be an awakening of another one. Interesting. We'll take a look.
My.
Love to have that.
It's a whole lot of, how do you say? Big bangs occurring in the last 24 hours.
Yes.
More than I would.
If anyone were to look out the windows, they would see the sky slowly turn into an actual atmosphere of a planet, hiding all the stars and such, behind clouds, so on and so forth. You'll see, looking out, plains and trees and such. If you haven't seen them before, it might be almost foreign. Very different from an actual concrete jungle. As the ship is guided to a docking yard and comes to a stop.
Well, seems we are here. Sounds like it. Belong. Noted. Thank you, DeLong.
What to now?
Oh, what is the designation of this planet?
Wasn't given a full designation. All we know is it's a new colony. So it's
We
still
do not know
development.
the allegiance of it.
From what it seems, it appears to be an open civilian colony. Nothing to do, no affiliations really, aside from the fact that Atlas found the planet.
There's the name again.
Aye, that's why I ordered the object secured, just in case there's lingering remnants.
Well,
regardless, it being a small colony, I hope we don't need too much about, well, security. But I think we should make the precautions.
Yes,
I
we
should
should.
ensure that we are not, well, boarded, threatened, surrounded, all the sort, while we are sitting here.
Have we made contact? No, we're supposed to be here.
We got clearance to land, so that's a step in the direction. But other than that, I
Right.
haven't heard anything else.
As you were sitting here, you receive a ping on your device. Seems like there is a communication being sent to you. Transferred from Archer.
Speak of the devils.
Happened twice. Some might say I'm psychic.
Har, har, har. Playing the message.
Captain, this is the command center for this planet. If any of your crew happen to be up for it while you're docked, we do have a couple of jobs that you could maybe do. We've had some trouble in the past of some people stealing supplies. But that's up to you.
Well, if we do need parts, we might be able to get a negotiation done.
I know what that sounds like.
Sounds like money.
I wouldn't
Sounds
be
like
too
bounty.
keen. I wouldn't be too keen on this. After all, this is a brand new planet. Who's to say that the people taking the supplies of the colonists aren't actual natives of it?
It may be so. We can't rule out the fact that it's that there's a high likelihood the kettleheads are also involved. After all, they permeate this edge of the galaxy.
Kettleheads?
There is a very good chance they might be present. All the more reason for us to be vigilant, I guess.
Yes.
True. Let's head to the bridge and evaluate the situation then.
Sounds good. I will meet you there.
Behind you, Commander. Oh, never mind. You're still technically behind me. I believe.
But if you're here, then who's guarding the airlock?
Airlock is safe. I made sure of that.
Sounds like you booby trapped it. You booby trapped the airlock.
My checkup again.
No, apparently they don't give a damn. Apologies.
It comes in threes, Captain.
Don't remind me. Don't. The more you say it, the more it manifests.
Perhaps I am not yet capturing my full potential. I might just be the prophet.
The leaves were still, you know, that bark was a deep purple in color.
What'd they say, Captain?
Well, they said that they have a job for us while we're docked, so.
Oh, yeah?
If we're interested.
Is it with Atlas? Is that who's telling us?
Was the head of the colony, so. Who's to say? They didn't identify affiliations.
So, we're still existing.
It is refreshing to see.
So.
Are more agitated. Maybe help them avoid that.
Yes. Understood. Just give me a call if you find anything.
Of course. He's quite
Silly.
Thought they needed me for something. I waited. Confusion. It's warm in here, and also wet. All the frost melted. You know?
Perhaps if we do not find trouble, we can all go frolic in the field.
Hey, it is lovely. A little bit more green than I like.
It's been too long.
since I set foot on a planet that wasn't a concrete mess.
Billy might just get your chance today.
A shame. Really is.
A damn shame.
I'm gonna go get the rest of engineering out of this fucking
flying tube.
I guess I should give assignment then. Who's going to go deal with this? Argyle, Vane, Siri. You're the first three in my general proximity that I know that are going to be going on this
Yes, sir.
outing. I will alert Sid, since he left before I could tell him that he was also going.
He'll get his opportunity to touch grass after all.
Aye.
Mercer, apparently.
Oh, there he is.
I will personally ensure the artifacts remain where they are stored.
Mercer wants you to check the system.
And keep my ears on comms. Or you're all out.
Very well. I'll go let the medical team know that we need someone to go with them.
Am I permitted to have my weapons back?
Now that I can tell you this,
Yes, Argyle.
the atmosphere is breathable on the planet. It seems nature.
Yes. I'll do my best.
So, after we figure out everything,
Captain.
we can get a group of people
Yes.
together and go hunting.
Not on this thing,
Siri. I saw the mess that was made in your bunk today.
Hey, Don.
Good to see you, Teshia. That you're finally.
Yes.
Okay, so Palas is scanning the systems to see if anything is wrong with them from science.
Himself yet already?
I rolled a straight 19,
there's an awakening.
and I have no technology bonuses.
He has gained some information that he wished to share.
Well, there are those of us who have been around.
I see.
I'm sorry.
A while.
You will find that there isn't any
Might be able to
evidence
help.
of an
You
attack
just need to
in the
ask.
system.
Until then.
You will also get a pop-up window on whatever you are working through.
I think until further notice.
Okay.
That's from the AI saying, "I've already checked this. Good work being thorough."
Ah. Thank you.
Otherwise,
Oh.
issues in the system, you're kind of very obviously working behind the AI, as it is
Mhm.
also doing a diagnostic.
They could not be left
Okay, understood. Thank you.
Curiosity will get the better of them.
Indeed. Double check that that door is not only sealed but bolted. If you.
I believe that's what the system
Well, I am here for Trident.
Come again.
Yes.
Could be.
All of the sealed weapons are there. Most of our own weapons are, of course, in our own lockers, but those are also locked.
My weapon is on my back 24/7.
And now I walk with it.
Yes,
like it's not
I actually heard as much yesterday. I did not understand. I did not realize that you were to sleep with it too.
You never know. If something was to go wrong, I'd want to be ready for it the second it occurs.
Yes, but apparently your roommate is slightly worried of something going wrong and them being the recipient of it.
I am not so.
Shall we?
My senses are not so blunted. I would mistake.
Go find the captain. Escort him.
Oh yes, but
recognize him standing out.
Yes, but according to him, your weapon fired during the night.
Security. All of you, please be safe. We should be back shortly.
More technical cleaning, or is this more, you need muscle?
We more so need, muscle. We'd prefer you didn't kill anyone, of course. But if you have to defend yourselves, we understand. We simply just want this group of individuals away and not causing us any trouble. We've had too many supplies go missing.
And do you know who this group is?
A local, I want to say gang, but they're a little too tactful to be a gang.
Very well. I'll have a team come out to meet you soon.
Understood. We'll have somebody waiting for him.
That's it.
Argyle?
Be prepared.
I guess I will be going with the rest of you.
Oh, wonderful.
Just like old times.
Yes, let's hope that it doesn't turn out like old times.
I don't know what you're talking about. You made out pretty alright with that.
Did I? You were the only one injured on this. Well, you did take quite a shot.
I still have the plasma burns to prove it.
Yes. It was critical for the mission, of course.
Agreed. Well, you two stay here. I'm going to go find the others.
Yes, unless you would like us all to meet in the command room.
Nah, station by the airlock. Shouldn't be too fast.
Is that so far?
What was that? Sorry.
This is our team so far?
So far, the captain is
Seems like
gathering
Valora will... I think Valora will also be joining us. And I believe Sid. Not sure who else.
Well, the captain. Oh, of course.
Interesting.
I take it I don't need to worry too much about you in a fight. If that comes to happening.
No, I'm quite capable, but I appreciate the concern.
Yes.
I've said before I could have just as easily been hired for security as engineering.
I believe that.
Because Valora.
Hello, Valora.
coming to?
No, I was just gonna go out with engineering to check on the engines external.
Engineers are doing system checks.
I see. Well,
That
be
actually
safe.
reminds me.
I couldn't find Sid.
We should try the radio.
I like to look first before I try that, but no, I will do that now. Hey, Sid. If you're ready, meet us all at the airlock. Alright, I think we're all here now.
I believe your radio is still on there, Sid.
Yes, I fixed it. Don't worry, I'm way ahead of you.
Wonderful.
This is a lot of security. Are we anticipating combat then?
Aye. The commander on planet side said that he's expecting more. He said they require more muscle than they do technical skill, so.
Perfectly fine by me.
You do know that the atmosphere is breathable, right? You all don't need your helmets.
Yes, but I look so cool.
I bet it's
I prefer not to get shot in the head.
That was going to be my point.
I hope it, yes.
Don't worry, we'll get you a matching one. You look great.
It's good to know, in case I need to remove one. If triage is necessary.
Yeah, I think mine's pretty cool.
Put it on right now.
Okay.
That's not bad.
Solid aesthetics.
The eyes glow to creep people out in the middle of the night.
Oh, don't worry, that comes free with me, but you know, whatever you need to do.
Oh, that's why I have so much extra glow on my armor.
Yes, you're like a light up. Like a nightlight. Don't worry, it's fine.
Oh,
we're moving. Father is going to leave us behind.
Oh, watch this.
First time for free.
Well, Philly, you get your fight.
Right.
Fish has been given a gun.
Good job.
I turn my voice down a bit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just waiting for the model to re-upload.
I don't even have music for that. Like, I wasn't expecting to be here.
Alright.
Oh.
Line up, victims. I mean, friends.
I'm not your friend.
You're
my
Can't believe it.
Yes, unfortunately.
Now, I'm gonna say this now. If you don't have your shit ready, go to this side. Starting from here.
Oh shit, I'm first?
Yeah, crunch.
Yeah, my fault. I compressed myself. I'm good. I'm ready. So, light Ava suit. I have, this thing, my pistol, Swyhander. Edges, promo focus, +4 to rolls during combat only when solo. So that means duels or outnumbered. Minor edge being smooth tongue, +2 on persuasion checks. And my 2 major flaws are -2 on all rolls when working with a species that is not Vlakin, and -2 on sanity checks the moment he spells blood. And the last one is -2 on all rolls concerning technology and science. The bonus rolls being +2 to melee and +2 to tracking and hunting.
Understood. Captain.
Hi, medium EVA suit. Specialty in infantry. Major edge is a +4 on all psionic rolls. Minor edge is a +2 on armor and evasion rolls. This is medium armor since the update. Major flaw, -4 when attempting persuasion or diplomacy with people we just got out of combat with.
Understood.
And then minor flaw, other scions will target me, will prioritize me as a target. And then a bonus, backstory bonus, +2 to melee and +2 to history.
Understood.
Hi.
Victim number 3. I mean, yo.
Yes, of course. Class of security. Specialty is espionage. My major edge is +4 on any covert activities. My minor edge is +2 using small weapons, i.e. pistols. My major flaw is a -4 on injury roll checks when I'm hit with a massive bludgeoning force, falling from a large height, getting hit by a boulder, that kind of stuff. -2 in yes, -2 insight checks made against Oracle. My background bonuses, I get +2 to stealth, and my other one will be, I haven't updated the character sheet, but it's going to be +2 to mind psionics.
Understood.
Yes.
How much to psionics? +2?
+2. It's a background.
Okay. Understood.
Yeah.
I'm skipping you.
Oh, I have medium armor, so that +2 to my stealth it's nullified.
Okay. What do you want from me? What are you?
Hi. I am security sniper, specialty in combat precision. I have sniper rifle, SMG, tech blades, light EVA suit. Major edge, I get a +4 to attacks made with single shot weapons, which is only my sniper rifle. Minor edge, I get +2 to attacks made from stealth or made against targets that have not detected me. Major flaw, I will follow all orders given, no matter what they entail, and I will continue to do so until told to stop or until I die. Minor flaw, I impose -2 to all peaceful diplomacy rolls while I'm within line of sight of them. I have a +2 to shooting and a +2 to stealth on my backstory.
Uh-oh. Oh boy. Why am I the one that talks well? What's going on?
Hi, hello.
Turn off your voice, Mod.
I am.
Other thing to note, I have the psionic shroud. I will be starting the mission deployed like this.
Okay, it does work. It's just a little funky when I look this way.
It is kind of funky.
You'll be starting the mission looking like that?
I'll be starting the mission stealth. Starting in concealment.
Understood.
And then...
What do you have?
Hey, hi, hello. I am the only engineer class on this mission. I'm a pirate hunter, bounty hunter that specializes in sabotage. My major edge gives me a +4 when identifying layout, key features, and weak points for vehicles, primarily ships. My minor edge gives me a +2 to stealth, and for attack rolls against targets that see me. My major flaw, I get a -4 to all medical rolls I make. And I have difficulty healing from injuries if I do not have medical assistance. I have 2 minor flaws, one of which doesn't really matter, because I have a -2 to piloting large vessels. The one that matters is I have a -2 to all non-combat rolls when I'm directly dealing with other bounty hunters or members of the law. I'm also highly likely to be recognized in any establishment that would regularly see bounty hunters. My backstory bonuses, I have a +2 to all of my rolls versus heavy armor or vehicle plating. And I have a +2 in low grav or when maintaining balance.
Alright.
Both of my weapons are single-shot weapons. I also have a melee thing here. My primary weapon, I will primarily be using, quote, low-power shots for infantry, but it can be varied in power. My sidearm primarily is a shotgun, but I can also load it with a variety of utility shells. I believe, did we ever decide, are we classifying as medium armor? Is that the decision?
Yes, that is medium armor.
Okay. So I have a net 0 to stealth.
Alright.
I have a variety of cybernetics, but I don't know if any of them matter here, except for I have a targeting HUD, but that's flavor mode.
Alright.
Hi, weapons, pointy stick. And if someone has a fucking gun, I am picking it up and using it. Anyway.
You should have made it like 3 times bigger.
I should have, but we're here. I've closed Unity. Major.
Show it to everyone else. Look how big that fucking thing is. That thing will kill somebody.
Alright. Oh fuck, no. No, it only has one fucking shot. Okay, I have to turn it on and off. Anyway. Major Edge, botanist. Yeah, medic, then Major Edge is botanist. I do have plants with me. It is, she's been growing plants since the last time she went on a mission, and they've been fully grown, so she has those there. If you want to say that it lasts this mission, then they're out.
Yep.
Then Minor Edge, a small stature. I'm able to fit into very small places. Major flaw, malnourished. Any athletics I do will be done at a -4. And minor flaw is I have a -2 in technology. Backstory is +2 medical, +2 stealth.
Alright. You have advantage +2 to healing.
+2 from backstory, then plus the new Major Edge that we were talking about. I get the modifier because it's plants.
6.
Yep. Yep, +6 for this mission only. Does not transfer back to the ship.
Okay. I'd also like to point out that you have officially the medic with the highest almost casualty count. I'd like to have that pointed out. So, good luck, everyone.
We got this.
Hooray!
What could possibly go wrong?
I have no
It's just a diplomatic mission. It's just a diplomatic mission.
I'm gonna fucking reopen
Yes.
No, I can't.
All right.
Diplomacy, yes.
You all, after exiting the ship, would be approached by a couple of people claiming that they are working for the control tower. They will explain to you that the same thing you've been told before, essentially. They've had troubles with a gang coming by and stealing equipment and stuff like that, likely to be sold. Every now and then, some crates of food will go missing, so on and so forth. They also explain that this crew seems to know what they're doing. They're usually swift, in and out, and more often than not, somebody has wound up dead. As you've been told, they don't want you to have to kill these people, but if you have to defend yourselves, they understand. They just want you to get them away from you. With that, as soon as you go through these doors, cards will be up.
Well, what a lovely place we found ourselves in.
Seems like the raids have really taken a hit to the colony.
Keeping wits about you.
Captain, what would be our orders if we were beset upon?
If we're beset upon, then, well, we have to defend ourselves. What is all that?
Fatalities on the table?
I mean, they're not using stun weapons, so.
Very well.
Class 4 industrial loader looks abandoned.
You know, I expected to see more green around.
I did too.
That's so much
collectibles. No collectible.
Keep your eyes up. A lot of verticality here.
Fine to do the six.
Theory. Looking on ahead, you can see. Looks like a couple of people in the distance. Looks like they might be standing guard. Could be any shot.
Lucky. Can breathe oxygen.
Okay, this is fine. I'll manage.
Mm.
Watching up.
Yes.
Greetings.
What business do you have?
We're here to discuss the ongoing raids.
Yet you come here weapons drawn, eh?
Always. Standard protocol.
Alright, there's the distance limiter.
What do we think, big boy?
Not exactly keen on business, but I don't know. They don't exactly look trustworthy.
We have no clones of anyone here.
Well, if you just want to talk, might as well. That's where they go out.
Also get them down to that. Prepare to.
Please get over there.
As long as they don't go pulling their weapon, I don't see a problem.
Wait and see on that boy.
DM.
Yes.
Use one of my base psionic powers. And just try to get a feel if this individual here is being fully honest with us. It's like scanning the very surface level things.
Seems like being
Doesn't seem to be much malice in what he's doing.
Shall we?
Not the friendliest I've ever met. Can't say I blame them.
There's 5 of us, I wouldn't be too worried.
Now that's interesting.
Yes. Fires. That is quite a big hole on the roof there.
Feel like being watched in every direction.
Yes, that's normal. We are the visitors here. We have to be confessional.
Good day.
Seeing there's eyes. Remember one of these buildings.
Good day.
Yes, specifically to up top.
I've counted at least 12.
I hear word we've got strangers here, but didn't think they'd be so strangely dressed.
Well, different cultures and all.
I suppose so. Come inside, I suppose. Make yourself comfortable. But not too comfortable. Fix your hair up. Now, the first thing I'd like to know, who exactly sent the lot of you? I don't imagine you're here on your own free will.
No. Local company sent us.
Ah. Could have expected as much. Let me guess. You're going to... what? Ask us to leave? Is that it?
Not necessarily leave. We just asked them to raid the slopes.
Ah, the raiding's how we make our living. After Centurion did us all in the way they did, it's the only thing we can do to make ends meet out here. This is the only place we found suitable.
Well, perhaps there's a different route you can take on this. Think of it this way. You have an entire group of colonists that don't have protection right now.
Ha!
Why don't
And you think they'll accept protection from the people that just recently raided them? I don't think they'd be very happy about that.
Have you attempted to work things out? They asked us not to cause harm or kill anyone of you. They just wish to continue and live their lives in peace. Think of it this way. You protect them, you have... Think of it this way. Work out the deal with them. You protect them, you get food, you get shelter.
How long you've been doing this for? Years.
I mean, a luxury we all get to have, but
Might be a
it's just another day.
possible path
Yes. Quite a
I think
place.
Dilapidated shithole.
as much as I'd like to take your word that they would be willing to accept us with open arms, I need some kind of guarantee.
Might be able to make it. Quite a
As
hope.
far as we know, you could be corralling us back there, and we'll be put in cells, or worse.
More than fair. I'll see if I can raise the control tower and see if they'll be able to discuss things with you.
Just do that, do get them on the horn. Also, don't
So you're
exactly
sitting here,
appreciate
the land.
someone behind the pillar. The way they're skulking about is making me nervous. And you don't like me. You won't like me when I'm nervous.
There's no one there, dude.
Ah, you cannot see what I see.
I mean, you are the visionary.
I'm sober today, I know what I'm seeing.
He's a fucking leader.
Yeah.
Yes. See that.
Yes.
They have visions.
I'm gonna try to raise the control tower.
Fucking no.
Okay.
Talks to something. I don't know if it's Jesus or some other bullshit.
This is Campingo. We're making discussions with the group. A idea has come to mind. Perhaps instead of a removal or an all-out stopping, perhaps a union of forces. They assist in the colony, new forming colony's protection. In exchange, you give them food and shelter. You help each other out.
I'll have to talk to my higher ups about it. Might take a day or so. But we can see what we can do.
So, what did the big man say?
They said they need to communicate with their higher-ups, but it could be a wormhole train.
Bureaucracy, of course. Well...
Perhaps until this is decided, a temporary ceasefire or pause.
Well,
It would benefit us to do what we can with you.
I don't know, boys. I didn't see the harm in it, but you all have until tomorrow night to settle this. If we don't get an answer by then, nothing will change. We'll go right back to our modus operandi.
Very well.
Now, if you'll excuse me, unless there's something else you'd like to bring up and dirty up our air, I've a card to polish.
Keep a close eye on the moon. Do we have to depend on the control tower? Is that a necessary thing?
What did I say about stinking up the place? Shoo! Out of this temple. And out of my town until we have an answer.
Control towers are primary.
It's your home.
You don't gotta go home, but you can't stay here. The boss says.
Yes.
Keep it moving, Pipsqueak.
I'm taller than you are.
You got
real
I
small.
think they were talking to me.
Alright. Ah.
Well,
What do we all think?
They seem willing to talk. They probably don't want to risk.
We come here to just talk.
For these rigs.
Is that it?
From an engineering perspective, we'll be here for at least a day regardless. We can afford to come back tomorrow.
You're asked if I am the guilty.
yes. Well, at least you all seem like a reasonable bunch.
Agreed.
Thank you for your hospitality.
It is very clear.
What would you suggest?
Well, I'm not asking. I'm not suggesting that we do the chores for them.
You're home and you're upset
but-
about it.
With us.
Well,
What does everyone think?
Seems reasonable.
you want my honest opinion, Captain? Seems to be. And I know individuals that are, let's say, like them. The moment we leave, the moment that our contractees are left alone and undefended, will they just be at their mercy again, would they not?
Our thoughts exactly. Pirates rarely quit for long.
True, but they weren't pirates until the colonists came here. These were just people who were left by Centurion. Abandoned.
They did not have to resort to piracy. They could have started out by being peaceful.
Sometimes
No,
when
they
people
made
have
that choice.
nothing, they have to make decisions like that.
We don't know the full story. For all we know, the colonists could have taken the territory that they originally held. And that's why they're pushed back into the wastes here.
One has sight on us.
Aye, if you do.
Specifically means moving to high ground on top of the rust metal.
So we must think this pragmatically. Yes. If we sit here and we complete our contract, I suppose we get what we want. And we can leave. In that instance, there will be no bloodshed on our end, no bloodshed on their end, and we all walk out of this, let's say, fancy. Some of us here might pay the price down the road for it, however. As it relates to our mission, doing nothing may actually be the best course of action. Everyone leaves. Everyone here leaves safe. And we get what we want.
What happens if they find a way off the world? What happens if they commandeer another spaceship and they take their acts elsewhere and begin calling home somewhere else?
What if they become emperor? That's a lot of what ifs. Unlike...
I've seen it happen before. Would it be the first time?
Well, I suppose we should.
Well, they're also established pretty well. You would think that they would have tried to do that already if they wanted to.
Most groups like this are probably already criminals wanting to break away from the rat life. Usually.
We'll have a fight on our hands in either case, if they are truly trained by Centurion. It's not be your run-of-the-mill rogues and thugs.
That is the least of my concern, Argyle.
And what's your concern now?
I don't know yet. This is your call, Captain. I'm just the boss.
I'm waiting for them to change their minds and decide that they don't want us or the citizens around.
My main concern if they choose to attack is religion.
Careful, you might twist your ankle standing like that.
God, be over there. I'm present. Did I get a feeling for their leader? Was he emanating some kind of psionics? Oh yes.
Definitely.
One has a perfect vantage point on all of us.
I have eyes on it.
Don't top us to expect.
Something to note. I believe the leader is some kind of scion, and they probably felt it as well.
They do. There's also one serious threat, which is stalking about.
Yes.
Just to clarify, out of character, There is nothing stopping you from coming back tomorrow and doing whatever you plan. This does not have to finish today.
For the time being, I say we head back. We could control Tower's response. See how they want to handle it. Option.
Yes. If that is your decision.
Have to at least give them a chance at peace.
Let's see what the control tower has to say.
I'll see what their higher-ups have to say.
Did you mention that this was an Atlas-controlled settlement?
It's not controlled by Atlas. It was discovered by Atlas. At least that's what I was informed.
Doesn't appreciate you loitering around too much.
You're in luck. We're on our way out.
Excellent.
Take care.
That's our cue, Captain.
Hey. Let's head back.
With that, you all walk back to your ship, and you can now go guards down.